Guys, what a sunny day in London. It's like what a sunny day in London. It's very rare. So I thought let me come out and film right here and discuss everything with you guys. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. Let's do a walk and talk in London moment because it's actually blue skies and I'm here. But please tell me you guys have seen the video with Kanye West and P. Diddy, the prison phone calls that these two are having. I'm genuinely shocked because I didn't expect that these two to have such a great relationship.
It's wicked, wicked, wicked. So you be careful.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing if they, you know, saying, I need you out there, you know what I mean?
Didn't expect it. The way that they're talking and P. Diddy's letting him know that he's having a very bad time in prison, that he's really upset, he feels very lonely.
That's how it's gonna be. You gonna definitely beat this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir. And that's it.
That's it, and that's all, baby.
He feels like there's just nobody to talk to and he's not having a great time, and he's telling Kanye, please have a good time for me. Please celebrate life. Please let everything be okay. Party, get back into your music. Low-key, Diddy was kind of right because Kanye has fallen off tremendously way back from his days, and he's so talented. And it's just so sad to see people like Kanye West who waste their talents, people who are so talented and end up just flopping because of their own ego and what they've become. It's honestly just so sad. But outside of that, these prison phone calls are so funny to me because I just did not expect this to take place. I didn't expect these to have the great relationship and for Kanye to release these phone calls like these phone calls are even doing something. It's ridiculous. It just goes to show you not only how delusional men are and how stupid they are, but especially when it comes to billionaires, that they're so corrupt. They think that this is moving. This is emotional. Like we give a damn about two men who are facing SA allegations, especially Diddy and how much he's facing. That man is not going to get out of jail. Speaking of Diddy, there's a lot more legal updates that we have to get, through. And remember when he discussed in his hearing that he needed some, medical professionals to contact to find out about certain drugs and prescriptions? Well, now basically his lawyers are stating that he needs an extension on this. An extension of a deadline is, I don't know why, perhaps because they need to contact more medical professionals because something is wrong or that they need more understanding. I initially thought that Diddy was doing stuff like this because Diddy obviously has something like an STD, maybe, herpes or something, and therefore needs to understand medical prescriptions for certain medical drugs that he might need. But in actuality, other people who I've discussed this with are basically saying that Diddy wants to try and nullify the certain drugs that certain alleged victims were given so that he can say that, look, what you took wasn't illegal, wasn't bad, and it wasn't on me. And therefore, this is why he's asking for these deadlines. The fact that Diddy is asking for deadlines, look at the red buses. I'm doing tourists in my own city, but just for you guys, I thought I'd show the red buses. The fact that Diddy's asking for certain extensions clearly goes to show you that his lawyers are not equipped with what they are trying to do. For asking for medical extensions, for medical prescriptions, and medical practitioners and chemists and people that you need to talk to, and for the fact that you need extensions means that your lawyers are not finding the right answer that they need and therefore need more time. This is not good news for his lawyers. This is pretty bad news in my humble opinion. That's just the way I'm seeing it. I don't know about you guys, but that's just the way I'm seeing it. And I just feel like asking for these deadlines, it's not making any sense. It's not making any sense. His lawyers really don't know what they're doing. That's how I honestly see this. And I just think that, we've got 2 months now until the trial. It is the 18th of March. We've got it's been less than 2 months now. It's a month and a half, guys. Countdown. We can now officially start doing countdown for this trial. I also feel like the trial is going to be delayed again. It's been delayed from the 5th of May to the 12th of May, guys. It's going to be delayed again, in my opinion, and it's going to start end of May, early June. That's when I feel like this is going to begin. Now, some confusing news for Buzbee. Buzbee has pulled out of a case because he was meant to, basically, he's not admitted in the SDNY, the Southern District of New York, as we all know. And he was meant to come back and say that this was a mishandling. He was going to fix this, and to get his ProHack vice. He basically has not got the ProHack vice. He's not handled it. He's not fixed it. And he's withdrawn from the case of representing this particular person in new legal documents. Everybody's asking the question now of Buzbee, what are you doing? We know you're not part of the SDNY. You said it was a mishandling. You said you would correct it. You haven't corrected it. What you've done instead is you've withdrawn yourself from the case. Why have you withdrawn yourself from the case? I don't know. We need answers. I don't know why Buzbee would do this. It's pretty callous, in my opinion, and dangerous that you would withdraw yourself from a case. I'm sure there's a simple explanation for this, but I'm worried. And I also feel sorry for this alleged victim that you came forward for to represent. You wanted to represent this person. You wanted to help them. And because of your mishandlings, for the fact that you are not repped in the SDNY, you, instead of fixing this issue and helping the alleged victim that you wanted to come for, you've now run away from the case and you've withdrawn. So for those people saying, oh, you know, we know he's not part of the SDNY. He said it was a mishandling. He's part of it now. He's not. And you said you would fix it. He hasn't. And he said you would help the victims. He's not. There's alleged victims. He's withdrawn from the case. Why has he done that? Why has he withdrawn from this case, guys? I would really like to know. It's not good news for this alleged victim. I feel sorry for the alleged victim. You know, it's a mess. Can you imagine being one of these people, Buzbee by your side, and then he's like, sorry, I've got to go. Peace. Now this person has to find a whole new lawyer to retain. More PTSD, more trauma, more stress. Remember, the P. Diddy stuff is not about these lawyers and who we find to be salacious, who we find to like, who we find to whatever. The P. Diddy stuff has always been about these victims, Cassie, and the alleged victims as well. And for some reason, all of that has basically been lost in translation. And I want us to reroute the conversation to what this is meant to be about, which is basically about these alleged victims. That's just the way it really should be. And it's just sad to see. Now, I want to end this video on Jonathan Majors, because one thing about this man, the audio that came out yesterday to expose the fact that he did actually put his hands on this woman, Jabari, his ex, that he admitted to basically strangling her in the audio. And he was out here at award shows, getting awarded stuff, crying, and talking about everything in his own plight of issues. It is interesting that he admitted, as of recently, that he was essayed himself when he was a minor. And a day after that, these audio transcripts were leaked. I feel like he knew that this story was coming and he wanted to replace it. And putting your hands on somebody and literally abusing them, there's no excuse for that. I don't know who was holding on to this audio. I don't know who's got it out for Jonathan Major, but this is a huge hurdle in his career. Yet again, he was beginning to come back around. I feel like you even had, other actors beginning to speak up for him, breaking their silence, supporting him. And now all of that basically has gone down the drain because people are upset. People are out to get him. I'm not on the side of Jonathan Majors. He put his hands on this woman. He admitted doing so. So any video of him running away from her, which we all saw, is irrelevant because he's admitted on audio that was just leaked yesterday that, yes, I put my hands on you. Yes, I hurt you. Yes, I pushed you. Yes, I strangled you. I aggressed you is the word that he would use. I have never heard the word aggress used in this manner. Don't know about you guys, but I want to end the video with that conversation. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Sorry if it's a bit too noisy, but I wanted to speak in the sun for a minute because the weather is gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky, guys. Not a cloud in the sky. How blessed am I to have returned safely to London from Brazil? Because the way things are going on with these planes and even getting long flights, God is good. God is good. Subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.